Episode 5, I believe.
Yeah, episode 5.
Yep.
Called The Truth.
Yeah. Kind of kicks off from last week. I haven't got any notes for this, by the way. I'm just going off pure.
No, I've not got any notes either. Yeah.
So we're going off just pure memory, and I didn't really watch this episode that well because I just kind of got a little bit, I don't know, bored about halfway through. I have to be honest. It's such an odd episode to have from the second from last episode.
Yeah, it's the penultimate episode, and they get excited good, I think. Like the warehouse scene at the beginning with John Walker fighting Falcon and Bucky, that was good.
Yeah, that was quite good, yeah.
When he fucking broke his arm getting the shield
and
off
then
him.
and Bucky's standing over him with the shield, who I think should be the Captain America. He's got the shield and he's got that sunlight just beaming on him, and you're like, that's such a good snippet right there.
Yeah, no, I do agree. I think Bucky should be Captain America. Well, maybe not Captain America, but have the shield. Just because I feel like being the Captain America or having the shield, you need powers.
Yeah.
And all right, Falcon's cool, whatever, with his wings. But since he dropped the wings, he's just a guy that, all right, half this episode was him training, hitting it against trees. It's like, well, you can throw a frisbee against it and it bounces back and you can catch it now. It doesn't make you a superhero. I just like, really?
He could do some pretty cool flips, though.
Yeah, what's that? Why was he doing so? I know we're getting into it now, but why was there? What's the somersault? I know Steve Rogers done that. He done the jump thing, but I never thought, wow, that's a signature Steve move. And now he's like, he spent half of his time just learning how to do a flip and push-ups. The push-ups equal flips because I can do push-ups, but I cannot do a flip. I will break my neck.
You know, just push-ups, flips, running. That's all he needed to do. To be Captain America. Yeah. It's
a montage in this one.
From the warehouse scene, I think they, Falcon got his wings broke, so they're just snapped by John Walker.
He hasn't got wings anymore. He just give them up.
Yeah, he kind of knocked him out, didn't they? They beat him. He got taken away. Sam's mate said, "Oh, you forgot your wings," and he's like, "I'll leave it. I don't care anymore." Bucky went to find Zemo, found Zemo at the Sokovia Monument.
Yeah.
And they were talking to him. He said, "I'm not going to kill you, even though you're a super soldier." And then he called over the...
Bucky's the one with powers and a gun. Cheers, mate.
He called over the door and Milage, I can't remember what they're called. And they come over and arrest him and said they're going to take him, not to Wakanda, but they're taking him to the rafts, so the super security prison.
Okay.
And he's at the end of Zemo. Is that it? I think we saw him with his mask on once in the whole series. That was in episode 3. So
that's it. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
No more of him dancing. Everyone wanted to see them more dancing, but no more.
There's a whole YouTube video from Marvel or Disney about the dance and where it comes from.
Yeah.
It's like
there's one. It's on loop and it's an hour. And it's just him dancing for like an hour.
So some funky house, yeah.
But so then he gets taken away. Sam goes back to his sisters, trying to kind of sort the boat out.
Yep.
Bucky ends up coming to meet him there, and he's got like a briefcase from Wakanda, so we don't know what it is.
Wanker.
I think it's a what? Sorry,
a briefcase wanker.
Okay, yeah. We don't know if it's new wings. I think it's going to be a suit. You don't find out.
I think it's going to be new.
It's a suit, it's from Wakanda, isn't it?
I think it's just going to be new wings for him, isn't it? It's going to be like gold and black wings. 100%. That's what it's going to be.
Maybe.
100%.
I think it's going to be like a vibranium complete suit where he's like, I don't know,
useful.
Yeah, useful.
The thing there's a trial. John Walker saying you're stripped of Captain America, you're stripped of your rank, you're going to get retired now, you're not going to receive any benefits, you're not going to hold a rank in retirement. And then he was saying, like, you know, it was true, he was saying, like, you made me, you always, whatever you told me to do, I did. Yeah, no one told him to take the serum, but you know, they're
smash a guy in public with a fucking shield.
Yeah. He got away quite lightly, didn't he? Yeah. He did murder that man.
They're throwing him out. He then goes and sits outside, and the woman from Seinfeld comes up. So she's there.
She's all right.
And
is that the cameo that we've been waiting for?
This is the big cameo. So
I was
like, what's the big? That's the big cameo. Oh. Apparently, her name is Countess Vanessa von something, but in the comics, she's actually a big character. She's Lady Hydra. She was a Shield agent turned Hydra agent. So I didn't know that. So it just
these
kind of went
cameos
straight
are
over my
shit,
head.
aren't they?
Yeah. So
they are.
That was the big cameo. Yeah. So Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. So yeah, she's gonna be. Apparently, she was supposed to turn up in the Black Widow, but obviously didn't happen. She might be more down the line. She might still be in, because I think she's quite a big character. And apparently in the comics, she played quite a big role in the Secret Invasion, which is going to be a TV show.
Apparently she was a lover for Nick Fury as well, an ex-lover.
Yeah,
so maybe they'll tie that in. So
maybe, yeah. But so then she turns up, gives him a card, he's got nothing on it, saying, look, I don't think I would have killed him as well. I don't think he did anything bad. And I'm glad you took the serum. So obviously they're going to use him. He then goes and see. I don't know if he's in order, but he then goes and sees. What was the guy's? What's his mate's name?
Oh, what was his name? Can't remember his name.
Who's his name?
I know Battlestar, but I can't remember what his actual name was. He goes to see Battlestar's parents and maybe his wife, and says, "Oh, I killed the guy who killed your son," even though it wasn't. It was the
and they make a point of that. And she said, "Was it him who killed
and he
my
was
son?"
Like,
and he's like,
definitely.
But so they made a point of that.
So then that's that. There's more stuff where he's got the shield. Sam's got the shield. He's training with the shield, chucking it at trees, doing flips. Hoskin. Was it Hoskin? Hoskins, yeah. I can't remember what his first name was.
Before the training with the shield bit, he has a little bit of he has like a heart to heart with the super soldier.
He goes to see the super soldier, and you
kind of puts a damper
and you hear what they did. Like, they didn't tell him. They said they were just getting vaccines, and there was not going to like a polio vaccine or whatever. But really it was the serum, and he was some of them got captured, and he went. I think that's why he got put in prison, because he went against orders and he went and rescued them. But then they all end up dying, and they just kept on experimenting on him because the serum works on him. And in the only way he got out of it is because someone said he had died. Like, they kind of faked his death. So he saw him. They had like a chat about it. Then he's doing the training because he's like, I do want to be Captain America. I think that's what he feels. And then fixed boat up, little boat. It didn't look that much different after he got fixed up to before. To be honest, it still looks a bit ropey.
Shit.
And then that's it really, wasn't it? At the end, it ended with him opening the case.
No suit.
Him and Bucky are friends. They're like good cop, bad cop sort of thing. Like, we're partners, but we're not really friends, but they are. And then it's like,
don't play with my sister.
And it was very, very corny. But they're friends now. They finally managed to have the talk about what they needed to have the talk about.
Do you know what I thought the cameo? Do you know what I thought the cameo was going to be? At the end, when they were in New York, I was like, holy shit, is Spider-Man going to just swing by? Or do you know what I mean? Just like a little thing, just don't have to have him in it. Just let him swing past. That'd be so
have a
cool.
Good cameo in it.
That's Spider-Man.
Something different, isn't it?
Doctor Strange just flying by. Do you know what I mean?
The showrunner was saying, it's going to be really big and it's going to make people cry. And everyone's like, well, is it going to be old Steve Rogers? Is it going to be Chadwick Boseman? Is it going to be like Black Panther? No, it was just, as I say, it was...
we don't even know who she is yet.
She's from Seinfeld. It's like, all right, sweet. Saying about she's got these boots on, she can't walk in them. So why are you wearing them then?
I feel like we've been burnt twice by people promising cameos. I am not listening to anything whatsoever.
It's a bit weak. I don't really think you saw a lot of what happened with the Flag Smashers this week. They weren't really in it a lot. And it's just going to be, another 50 minutes next week to get it all, resolve the John Walker, Flag Smashers. Is Sam going to be Captain America? It's just kind of like, rushed. Zemo is a good villain. He's taken out of it now. I don't think he'll be in the final.
No, he won't.
It's just a bit.
I feel like this episode almost, and how it was filmed and how maybe they should have released it, was like part 1 and part 2, and they should have released this one with the next week one together, because it feels like this is like the beginning of the movie and then we're going to get the end movie with all the action, but then we've had to wait a whole week to actually get the good stuff. And it's just a weird, it's just kind of really, I don't know, it's just really slowed the series down. I was already lukewarm on it already, and then this week was just like, don't
get me wrong, I enjoyed it, and I did it. As I say, the best bit was though at the beginning, like the first 10 minutes of them having that fight in the warehouse. That was the best part of it. And then it slowed down a bit.
I don't know if you boys noticed what they done with the shield at the end when they're both training with the shield, and that was the one time they managed to talk to each other about how they was feeling about it, because they was both using the shield training with it. It's like Steve brought them back together, and they managed to get their problems off their chest and talk and that, and actually become friends. So I could see what they done there. That was quite good, as in a Marvel way. That's how they do these things, and they hide it. But like you two were saying, all in all, the episode wasn't for me, and it really is. I'm struggling there. I'm not looking forward. It's like I'm going to watch next week, obviously, but it's not something I'm like, oh, I can't wait. Like normally that's what it is. You get this episode, you're like, oh man, I can't wait for next week's episode. The only thing I'm really interested in is what's in the case, and I'm pretty sure it's Wings. So
I'm looking forward to next week's there, just because I know it's going to be the finale. I'm sure it's going to have some good action.
Yeah,
and then it will finally end.
You kind of think did them having to change the story, because it's pretty obvious that they changed the storyline from a pandemic storyline to. Well, there's some that Mama, whatever her name was,
Mama Sita.
Yeah, I don't know what her name was. She died of TB, but they're like, well, TB, it's bad, but there is vaccinations for it. You can get treatment and all that. Yeah. So they obviously changed it and you kind of think, did this affect it? Why is there only 6 episodes when they're usually 8? And I don't know, and with the pandemic in real life, did it affect it and that? But it's all right. Look forward to it. Finale next week. See what happens. It'd be interesting to see where these characters are if they're going to be in like the wider films as well. We're going to see them in the movies again, and
absolutely. You'll definitely see Falcon or new Captain America, whatever he's going to be called. He'll definitely be in the next, I don't know, Avengers or whatever it'll be. But I still think Sharon Carter's the power broker.
We missed that bit, didn't we? Because she made a phone call. I've got a job for you, and it was to Batroc the Leaper, who Cap's fought, and they fought on episode 1, and he turns up with some gear for the Flag Smashers, and she's got like an app, and then it like obviously not all superhuman, but they've got a lot of followers because it just kind of like beeped up and they all stood up and like we're ready to like fucking wreck some shit, and then she looks like she's the power broker, like you said in one other episode. She's got satellites. Why has she got satellites? And all that. So I think someone worked it out, like all the art she's got, it's worth billions. So she must be the power broker. She's surrounded by all these goons. So she's bad now. She's turned into a villain. A villain, yeah.
To be fair, it looks like the villain life is paying a lot better than the nice life was. So I can't blame her. I'd do it.
And
she had a nice apartment opposite Steve, didn't she?
She helped Steve and Bucky and Sam in the Civil War film. She got burnt by it. Had to go on the run. She must think, well, fuck it. Don't worry about
and then he went back in time and got with her nan or something, wasn't it?
With her aunt,
so that's annoying. You fancy some guy and he goes back in time to get with your aunt.
It's just
enough to drive anyone crazy, isn't it?
That's why that's what tips her over the boat. She's like,
the aunt was there first. That's what she was like.
I'll be the power broker. So it'd be interesting to see if she is in anything else, but that's another thing they got to tie up. Like, is she the power broker? So there's another thing that got tied up in the last episode. So
there'll be a little one scene that just confirms it. I was like,
it'd be like I am the Mandarin scene. I am the power broker. And we're like, we know.
Supposed to be some big reveal, but everybody's already worked it out weeks ago. So lukewarm on this series. I'm really looking forward to Loki though. I don't know if you guys seen the trailers for it. It looks mad. It looks like some like space time thing, and I like those characters. So I feel like it's going to go back to a bit more weird, like WandaVision. So
but then they confirmed as well, didn't they, that the Loki in the TV series isn't Loki. He's a variant. The actual real Loki is dead, and there's
right. Okay. So he's the one who got away with the Arcaract.
He's the one who,
Tesseract,
away. And then him doing that kind of broke the timeline, and that's why the time police are kind of like. But I think there's all going to be different variants. There's a female Loki in it as well, isn't there? So there's all different variants of him. He's a variant of. So it's pretty good. Cool.
That should be good. Can't wait. Good. Wonder what cameos we're going to get in there. There's starting rumours already.
I'm expecting nothing. I'm just expecting.
Just be.
I reckon Wolverine's going to turn up.
Yeah, Wolverine, Cyclops will be there.
No, because they'd be pretty good. It's going to be someone we don't know. It's going to be like Boomerang Man from DC.
Not to start like expectations of cameos, but if any series is going to do it, it will probably be this one because it is variants of different timelines. So they could just add a character in there, and it could be he just turned up. Yeah, Deadpool would be just be one of them. Like.
Yeah.
But anyway, Fear, thanks for watching or listening, wherever you've been doing. So yeah, appreciate you, obviously, everybody watching this week's episode. Until next week. Well, I was going to wait for Brad to come back, and I realised he's not coming back, is he? He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
It only times it perfectly, but he's gone.
It's gone for shit.
Thanks for listening, guys. Until next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.